Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Well, good evening, folks. And thank you for tuning in with me once again to another edition of True Conservative Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. We already have a few people here in the chat room listening in live to the broadcast here. And if you happen to be listening to me on the archive and want to listen to me live, by all means, bookmark the webpage, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And at the same time, follow me on Twitter, folks. That's probably the best way to figure out or to find out if I'm going to be having one of these sporadic live broadcasts and when they're going to happen. So you can come up here and chill out with all of us out here in the True Conservative Radio program in the chat room. Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, nothing of that nature. Ghost Politics on Twitter. So give me a follow out there. I really appreciate it. Anyway, folks, I wanted to extend an apology to folks out there that were expecting a broadcast yesterday. Unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of trouble with this voice box situation. I know that the folks that have been following the show know that I have conducted a voice box ailment or contracted a voice box ailment because of this damn show, because gets so boisterous and so opinionated on here. Unfortunately, I ripped my damn voice box. So as a result, I didn't have a show yesterday. But lo and behold, folks, I wanted to have a free format edition of the show. We're going to get into a whole bunch of true conservative issues and news in a minute. But I want to start off this program, and I'm sure everybody who's read the description of the show or tuning into the show right now saying, well, what in the blue hell does this mean? Need cash. Is Ghost giving away cash? And I can see it in the chat room now. How do I get some of that money? Well, folks, let me tell you something. I'm not just giving this damn money away, all right? I'm a business owner, all right, and I understand that you need to take certain initiatives as an individual. And I understand that I conduct these broadcasts, and luckily there's folks out there that listen to me on the archive and, of course, live here on the broadcast. And I appreciate that. I know there's people that take this discourse that's discussed on this program, analyze it, dissect it, and use some of it or absorb some of it, take some of it to inspire them to change their communities out there. But, folks, right now at this point in time is a pivotal point. It is a pivotal point in American history, and there's no time to sit down. There's no time to just, it'll get better in 4 years. No, there's no time for that, folks. If you care about America, if you care about the Constitution, if you're a true American patriot, well, by God, this right here, this announcement that I'm about to make is a call to action to everybody. Get your asses off the sidelines and put it in the front lines, folks, because your country needs you. Your country needs you right now because the majority of the American populace at this point have been infested with liberalism and feminism that they don't know whether they're coming or going. They have no substance to the crap that they believe in at this point because that is the agenda, folks. So what am I getting at here? Well, I'll tell you what I'm getting at, folks, all right? I'm a business owner. For all you folks out there that know me, who listen to the broadcast, you know that I am a business owner, folks, and I think it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is, all right? I used to donate to campaigns, to politicians, little campaign funds and that sort of thing. I'm not going to do that any longer because, by God, folks, 2010, we got to start there. We have to start there. You, me, everybody. All the American patriots. And don't be fooled by all these little sideshow gag reel, little joker groups that are popping up out of nowhere like these teabaggers that accomplished absolutely nothing, that made anyone who happens to be on the right of the political persuasion look like a complete and utter jackass. These idiots on April 15th decided to go down and gather around all over the country dressing up like damn Uncle Sam, out here dressing like Paul Revere and Teddy Roosevelt and all this other nonsense out here, when you should be out there participating in your government. Don't use politics as a ploy for all you idiot, three-toothed, cheese-whiz guzzling rednecks and all you losers out there to gather around and create some sort of makeshift festival. And that's exactly what the damn Tea Party organization on April 15th, this whole ridiculous so-called protest, that's what it was. It was a circus sideshow. And if you happen to have participated in it, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're making a mockery out of the political government systems that dictate our life, you idiots. So anyway, folks, this is a call to action. And I know at this pivotal point, at this economic turbulent time in American history, I know that there's folks out there that could use the money a lot more than these stupid politicians that I would have been given money to, because not only would I want to support the idiot, because I'd hope he'd be a conservative, a true conservative, but at the same time, you know, it's a tax write-off. So, you know, but that's beside the point. I want to give it to somebody out there who's listening. I want to give it to a true conservative. And how are you going to get it? I don't even know how much money I'm going to give, but I'm going to give at least a couple of $100. All right? A couple of $100, folks. And I'm going to give it to a true conservative, somebody who understands that this is a pivotal point in American history. It's no time to sit on the sidelines and hope that all this crap is going to go away, because it's not going to go away, damn it. It's not going to go away. What's going to go away is the American dream. That's what's going to go away. What's going to go away is freedom. That's what's going to go away. I am going to give a couple of $100, maybe more. It depends on how much emotion, how much thought, how much energy is put forth on what I'm about to ask whoever wants to take this money. Folks, it is a call to action, because I think that we need to spread the true conservative word. And if you're not a conservative, the least you can understand about this program is that we're pro-American. We believe in America. We believe in the Constitution. And folks, I want to make my contribution out here. So I'm asking you, if you're a true conservative, I am calling you to action. I am calling you to take that initiative. And if you take that initiative, and if you make enough noise, and if you make enough scenery, if you get enough spotlight, I will give you cash, folks. I want you to promote the conservative, true conservative, the only conservative radio show on the internet, and that's this right here, True Conservative Radio, hosted by yours truly. That's right, folks. I need your help. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, folks. We need to spread the word out here. I know there's a lot of people out here that want to stay silent. They're shy. They're afraid about what's going to happen. They're a little apprehensive at the turbulent times that we're living in. So if you want to do something, go out there and promote the True Conservative Radio show, folks. I want somebody to get creative. I want somebody to put a lot of energy into promoting the True Conservative Radio show. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about, if you really appreciate this program, well, by God, go out there to the blogs, go out there to the forums, go out there to the chat rooms, go out there and create some free web space dedicated to this program, and try to spread the word out there. Try to spread the word. Get on YouTube, folks. I mean, I'm not trying to highlight anything specific. I'm not asking for anything specific, folks. But I want you to think about it, folks. If you really care about this country, if you care about the direction that we're about to take ourselves in, that we're taking ourselves in right now, well, I urge you, it's going to take no money on your part. All it takes is initiative and energy, folks. And I know that every American patriot has that out here. And I want you to go out there and try to think of some creative way to promote the true conservative radio show. If that means doing some kind of, I don't know, folks. I'm not asking for anything specific out here. I would do the damn thing myself. But, folks, I got a small business out here. I got a family. I got a significant other. I got a wife over here who really doesn't appreciate that I'm taking time out of my life and potentially putting my life on the line with a potential coronary coming up here and doing this program. So, folks, I am extending my hand to you. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I will pay a true conservative out there, one person, who can come up with something creative. Some sort of YouTube video of a true conservative listening party. Go out there and make a web page. Go out there and call your local media and put it on the news, put it on the radio. Do whatever it takes. And let me know about it, folks. Make sure you let me know about it, because I want to know that you, as a real American, as a true American patriot, are going out there and you're taking the initiative. You're out there taking the initiative because, folks, what is discussed on this program? It's discussed because, folks, this is real news. You notice that most of the stuff we discuss on this program, and you can look back in the archives if you don't believe me, most of the stuff that we talk about on this program, folks, it ends up being on the news 2 or 3 days later. Now, why the hell is that? I'll tell you why, folks. Because this is pure, unbiased, true conservative radio. Hell with that, I am biased. Anybody who's un-American, I'm biased towards them. Anybody who's a stupid, long-haired, tree-hugging liberal, I'm definitely biased against them. And if you're a Gloria Steinem, muff-diving piece of crap, well, I'm definitely biased against you, you piece of crap. I better calm down, folks. I know that I'm getting a little apprehensive out here. But, folks, let me tell you something, man. I'm not joking out here. I am going to give out cash to anyone who's creative, anyone who spreads the word out there. All right, folks, because I got things to do. First of all, I just want more people to listen to this program so we can get some more discourse. All right? So we can have credible people calling into the program instead of a bunch of liberal longhairs who are trying to agitate the situation and are trying to take your mind into a completely other, a different dimension, for heaven's sake. So anyway, folks, if you happen to be listening to me live or in the archive, folks, this is a call to you. And when do you have to do all this by? Well, folks, let me tell you something. I know that this summer is going to be a pretty hard summer. I understand that there's going to be layoffs, continuous layoffs. We heard yesterday that Yahoo is going to lay off about 400 or 500 of their employees. So there's going to continue to be layoffs, and I know there's going to be hard times. But, folks, this is going to be an easy couple of $100 if you think of some creative and some nifty ways on promoting the true conservative radio in some fashion. And folks, I want you to document it. I want you to put it on the picture. I want you to put it on the video. So I know that you took that initiative, folks. I don't want to pay some moron. I don't want to give money to some moron that's just, yeah, I'll go ahead and do this because, well, I need a new plasma screen for my new computer because I'm a gamer. I'm a little gamer. I want a true conservative. I need somebody who really needs the money. If you happen to be a housewife of a true conservative man, I want you to go out there and think of some creative ways. I want to give this to parents. I want to give this to families. I want to give this to whoever has the initiative to promote this show and get it out there, folks. Get it on the damn media. Do whatever it takes, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Folks, this is serious out here. The front lines are outside your door, and if you don't take the initiative and go out there and do something about this, we are going to be witnessing some Karl Marx worshiping horse crap that you could have never have imagined. All the liberal and feminist propaganda that they have fed you through liberal and feminist Hollywood, liberal and feminist media, liberal and feminist entertainment system is not going to be able to have you comprehend the type of life we are going to transition to if you don't take the American, and I mean the constitutional initiative to go out there and preserve this country, you piece of crap. It's very simple. I'm out here, I swear, folks, I'm not a young gentleman. I, by no means, am a young gentleman, and I come up here, and let me tell you something, folks. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have a high blood pressure problem, and every time I do these programs, I get so intense, you can feel the passion because I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I'm not some idiot out here, some blowhard, trying to, hey, look at me, I'm going to say whatever's cool, whatever people think is all right, so I can get a better job, maybe at a better, higher media outlet. Folks, let me tell you something. I'm an independent man. I've always been an independent man. That's why whatever discourse is discussed on this program, you know it comes from me, and I'm not out here pulling it out of my derriere. I'm telling you, folks, I'm not trying to... I better calm down, folks. Let me tell you something. The reason that I'm getting so upset, the reason that I'm sweating up a storm in a 72-degree controlled environment here, the reason that my heart is pumping like a rabbit is because I love this country. I love this country. I remember what this country used to be. The image that used to be in my mind about this country. The great country it was. The constitutional country that it was. Until we all got decadent, didn't we? We all got decadent. We all decided, oh, who cares? We don't have to have any more morality. We don't have to care about nothing no more. Because we're Americans. And you took your eye off the ball, folks. Now look at us. Now, look at what we have here. We have a liberal regime in power, folks, that is just initiating all this ridiculous socialism. I mean, I couldn't believe what kind of initiatives that are being put forth here. I mean, and then today, Barack Obama announces his big energy transition, his forge for energy independence, or whatever in the blue hell he's trying to sell this crap as. And let me tell you, folks, I don't want to get into it on this show here, but if you read into this whole Obama energy nonsense, you're going to find out that if you think that energy prices are high right now, you wait till this initiative is finally put forth by this liberal regime, and you're going to be, oh, my God, I can't believe my energy bills. It's your fault, damn it. It's your damn fault. 646-652-4869 is the number to call, folks. I want to hear from you. It was a free format Wednesday evening, and I just want to hear from you, folks. I want to listen to what you have to say. This is a true conservative radio program. A lot of the things that I have prognosticated, all right, have come to pass, folks, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but, folks, the reason is because we actually discuss possibilities on this program. We get into discourse that you're not going to hear on other programs. Anyway, folks, I'm going to take a call here. 831, you're on the air. Hello?
Yes, hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going well, thank you. No, I listened to what you were just saying, and I identified with so much more you're saying. I'm a true conservative.
That's great to hear, sir.
But at least I think.
What's that?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just speak up a little bit, sir.
All right, well, I just wanted to ask you, what is a true conservative in your mind? Because I have an idea of what I think a true conservative is.
Well, do you believe in the Constitution?
I believe in the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence.
All right. Do you believe that, that all the single-parent families, this single-parent family epidemic, that this is somehow social evolution?
Absolutely.
You think it's social evolution that all these single-parent families that are out here being manipulated by liberal Hollywood and the power of suggestion by the entertainment industry, you think that this is somehow social evolution, not social engineering?
Oh, no, it's certainly socially engineered by the liberal media, absolutely.
So what's your take on things? You know, I'm curious on how you view this current crisis that America's finding itself in.
Well, there's so many crises that we are facing. So,
what do you think's going to happen in the future of America out here? I mean, you know, we're just printing up money out of thin air. We're throwing money at people that we don't even know about. I mean, you know, in the stimulus package too, the pornography industry got a bailout. And the American people are here left with the shaft.
The pornography industry got a bailout.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, tell me about it.
Well, we had a whole show about it. We were talking about all the bailouts, we had a show on dissecting everything that was happening in all these bills. The omnibus bill, the damn stimulus bill,
No, I just asked really quickly, where did that money go? How did the pornography industry get a
Well, these lobbyists that, the liberal regime in power claim that they were going to rid Washington from. I mean, it seems to me all you had to do was be a crony of the liberals at this point, and you would have got yourself some money thrown at you. I mean, we got $1.5 million going to study pig odor. We got $30 million to save a rat in San Francisco. I mean, this is the kind of crap I'm talking about.
Well, actually, Ghost, I'm actually out here in San Francisco, in the Bay Area. And,
oh yeah.
So I'm familiar with that aspect of the bill, and part of me being a true conservative, I have to go out and defend our ideals to everybody else out there. And so I can't just go ahead and throw out the idea of, well, we threw a bunch of bailout money at the fucking pornography industry. Excuse my language. I need to back up with facts. And so I've heard all these things that you're saying. And I say, well, that's great. But give me the tools to go out and represent these ideas by backing it up with facts.
What are you talking about? I tell you, whenever we're discussing news, whenever we're discussing these types of ideas, I'm always saying out of the Associated Press, I'm giving these idiots that are writing these reports their names, their report name, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I can't just sit here with piles of paper in front of my face and say, here's this. There you go.
Well, let's focus on the pornography industry. Where did that money go to the pornography industry so that I can defend these ideas?
Why don't you go to that website that I had suggested, what was it, a couple of shows ago? I can't believe I forgot the website. I got it on my favorites here. Hold on.
All right, I'll pull it up right now.
Hold on just 1 second.
No, go
I don't know. Does somebody in the chat room know I can't pull this crap up? It'll freeze up my damn little screen here. What was it, a couple of shows ago? I can't believe I forgot. Hold on. I can't hear you, sir. You're cutting in and out here, and at the same time I can hear my voice echo through your thing there, sir. But sir, I mean, look, if you want me to, with all due respect, pussy pamper you around, I mean, come on, this is what's unfortunate here. All right, if you don't agree with something I'm saying, if you think something that I'm saying is a lie, well, then go out there and look it for yourself. I mean, maybe you weren't here when I had discussed there was a whole couple of shows dedicated to the omnibus bill and the stimulus bill, stimulus package 1. We've talked about so many issues on here that, go back in the archive if you don't really know what I'm talking about, or hell, go to one of your nearest search engines and just search it up, porno bailout. And then you'll read up about it, and then you'll read, well, I can't believe that this is happening. Well, believe it. Believe that this is happening, folks. I mean, with all due respect to the gentleman, I do appreciate your call. You can call back up. I mean, I heard a reverberation of the show, and, that's really That really pisses off the listeners. I get a lot of emails about that. But you're more than happy to call up the show again. But with all due respect, you're trying to sit here and have a logical fallacy debate. You're sitting here saying, well, what's a true conservative? Well, I'm a true conservative, damn it. I mean, I am somebody who believes in the sanctity of marriage. I'm somebody who believes in the right to life, rights of the unborn. I believe in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. I believe that America should continue on as the superior superpower in the international community and not sit here and bow down to international interest. Okay? I don't think that the United Nations, I don't even think the United States should recognize the United Nations. All right, if you want to get my personal politics, you want to talk about real conservative, a true conservative, I think the United Nations, should piss off as far as America is concerned. I mean, why in the blue hell are we sitting here getting any kind of, giving the United Nations any kind of kudos? I don't understand this crap. So anyway, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Like I said, folks, I know there's a lot of liberals out there that hate this program. I mean, they despise it. As a matter of fact, you can Google up or, use your favorite search engine to look for malarkey that has been written about yours truly, and then you will realize that, oh my God, this show is being persecuted. You're talking about the Inquisition. How about the liberal and feminist Inquisition out here? They're trying to rid the internet of my program. And why? Because I'm exposing these people. I'm exposing the true liberal and feminist agenda. I mean, you notice that last caller that called up was saying, oh, well, I believe that single-parent families, it is social evolution. And then when I alluded to the fact that it was liberal and feminist Hollywood that socially engineered this whole concept of acceptance, of general social acceptance of single-parent families, all of a sudden, the tune, went into another direction. And that's typical. That's typical liberal agitation, folks. And not only that, in San Francisco, let me tell you something, I wouldn't take a dirty diarrhea crap in San Francisco. As a matter of fact, it would be an honor if San Francisco would annex itself off the face of the map of the United States. I mean, bottom line, I think it's a disgusting, despicable town. I've been there several times, folks. Not by choice, because I had to conduct some business out there. And lo and behold, you've got fruit bowls on the corner turning tricks. That's right, you got trans testicles behind dumpster dives out there, providing ridiculous, sick, perverted services to people in broad daylight out there. You got these morons in cars in San Francisco that go out and they pass out clean needles to the heroin addicts. Oh, that's responsible, isn't it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Let's just go ahead and let's provide you some clean needles. All right? And this is the same liberal and feminist idea that believes that, we should be compassionate. You're not compassionate. Liberalism and feminism is not compassionate, folks. And if you believe that, you're an absolute buffoonery. I mean, unbelievable buffoonery. I mean, you're playing with your pecker shaft with sandpaper with that type of malarkey. Anyway, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. This is the True Conservative Radio program. I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me here. What's really unfortunate is that I just can't have discourse like the traditional mainstream media talk show hosts that are out here. That's what's really unfortunate. Because most of the Blog Talk Radio audience is nothing but a bunch of left-wing liberal nut jobs anyway. I noticed that right when I got here. Right when I started broadcasting here, nothing but a bunch of liberal nut jobs. A bunch of wannabe Republican, so-called conservative that are out here preaching liberal and feminist ideas. I mean, who were the first people that were out here justifying Sarah Eskimo Bimbo Palin and her bun-in-the-oven teenage daughter? I mean, who are the first people out there trying to justify this crap? Well, the Blog Talk Radio right wing. And you notice, folks, that, you got the little heading right and heading left here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. You notice you don't see none of that crap on this webpage, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. You notice that, folks? And you want to know why that is? Because I'm making people look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack. That's right, folks. 646-652-4869, folks. Once again, I wanted to underscore to everybody out there, if you're finding times are tough and you want to make a little bit of money, folks, if you're a true conservative, if you want something to do, if you want a call to action to go out there and make an initiative, to go out there and spread the true conservative radio show out there, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is, and I am going to give cash to whoever gets creative, to whoever comes up with an idea to promote the True Conservative Radio Show. It could be a YouTube video. It could be a website. It could be a media spot in your little pissing ground little town that you're living at. Who cares? I'm going to give a couple $100 cash, all right, money order style, all right, to anybody out there. I'm going to give it to them by mid-July, all right? From now until mid-July, I want to see the most creative promotional ideas that you've ever seen before in your life. This is a campaign. We, you, me, we have to have some kind of influence in this 2010 election. We have to influence people out here. We got to get people to believe that single-parent families is not the normal activity. It's a social ill, damn it. We have to get people to understand that we have to maintain the sanctity of marriage and not have these, pole-pushing perverts out here trying to just completely make it trivial. All right, I'm talking about implementing morality back in America. Some sort of moral ethos, folks. 10-year-old girls are getting pregnant, you idiots! Do you understand that, folks? I mean, don't you care? I mean, honestly, right now, don't you give a crap that there's some 10-year-old girl pregnant right now, that single-parent families are the majority of the day, that kids are being dumped off on illegal alien child care providers, or they're in front of some boob tube or a violent video game? I mean, how does that affect you, honestly? Because it seems to me that you heartless pieces of no-ball-having pieces of garbage don't give a crap. It seems to me that all you people are so infested with liberalism and feminism that you don't care. You don't care about nothing but your own decadence, your own materialism, and you're disgusting. That's why I say that the American public sucks, because they do, folks. I mean, look at these people. Look at this last call right here.
Oh, yeah, it's social evolution. That's what that is. Yeah, single-parent families being the majority of the day. Yeah, that's social evolution.
I mean, give me a break, folks. I mean, folks, if you happen to be in your bedroom or around the vicinity of a mirror, I want you to do me a big favor. Get up off your fat, bonbon-eating cottage cheese ass and get to your nearest mirror. And I want you to look at yourself. I'm honest, this is not a joke. Go out there and look at yourself in the mirror. And I want you to tell yourself that I want you to repeat after me, because you're taking an oath at this point, all right? I mean, if you want to sit here and watch your country being flushed down the toilet, well, you might as well say this so you can be a true liberal and a true feminist. Get up off your ass and go to the nearest mirror. And once you're in front of that mirror, look at yourself and say, you know what, I'm a traitor. I'm a damn traitor because I don't give a crap about this country. I don't give a crap about anything. I just give a crap if, oh, can I have an extra steak? Oh, can I have an extra plasma screen? Oh, can I finance this $300,000 house on a $25,000 a year income? We're sick, folks. I mean, we're really sick. I mean, it sickens me every time I wake up in the morning. That's why I continue to do this show. Because you think I care if I just drop dead right now with a damn heart attack? Do you think I would give a rat's ass? No! Look at this world! Look at this world around us! This is not what we were supposed to leave our children! This world was not supposed to be the world we were supposed to leave our grandchildren! Some immoral cesspool where sexual perversion is accepted as the normal everyday activity, out in broad daylight. Violence is embraced. It's sought after. It's highlighted. Do you think I really give a crap if I sat here and had a damn heart attack? It's sad to say that I don't, folks. I don't. Well, that's what keeps me going. Understanding that I'm still fighting out here, that I'm out here trying to spread some kind of discourse in hopes of getting people to talk to other people. Because, folks, we need to do this at a grassroots level. It doesn't matter how long it takes. We cannot go out and we cannot go quietly in that good night. We need to get up and stand up and realize that this country was built for the people and by the people. And we need to emphasize it. We need to overemphasize it. That's why I'm calling on you, folks. That's why I'm calling on you. Instead of giving these damn stupid, slime ball, soulless cash whore politicians, instead of giving them money in cash to their stupid little campaign funds, I want to give it to you. I want to give it to a true conservative that really cares about this country. And this is a call to action to everyone out there. If you want to stay behind the shadows, I understand. I understand. It's tough to come out here and talk in opposition in such a hostile, authoritarian environment like we're living in present-day liberal and feminist America. I understand this, folks. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I want you to go out there and think of the most creative ways to promote the True Conservative radio program. Send listeners over here, folks. We have to spread the word. We have to have discourse. We need to have some debates. And this is serious. I mean, did you hear that liberal San Francisco fruit bowl that just called up?
What's a true conservative?
Do you understand what I'm saying here, folks? This was an agenda by the liberals the whole time. I mean, why do you think during the primaries, and you can look back in the archive, and anybody who's been a true conservative listener from day one knows exactly what happened, but why do you think that the Republican Party was salivating and just spreading slanderous lies and personal attacks at yours truly? Because I saw right through this liberal takeover of the Republican Party. I saw right through it! I saw right through John Turncoat McCain. I saw right through the whole Sarah Palin fiasco. Folks, they used that as a ploy to basically accept this liberal and feminist notion. Sarah Palin forced the Republican Party to bow down and accept teen pregnancy. Do you understand this, folks? This is not a joke. This is a real agenda that is being implemented right from underneath our noses. And, folks, they're doing it fair and square. I mean, I hate to say this. I really do. But, folks, they are utilizing manipulation tactics to make idiots like you that are too busy shoveling artery-clogging double cheeseburgers in your hole than you are worried about who's representing you, who is initiating laws for you, Who is initiating wars for you? You don't care about any of that crap. Until it starts affecting you. Oh, that's when you'll start caring about it. That's when it'll start affecting your heart. That's when you'll grow some damn grapefruit testicles and get up, stand up, and say something about it. Do something about it. It's a shame, folks. I'm telling you. I get choked up. I really do get choked up, folks. I just don't understand. Welcome to America, folks. That's why sometimes I get so damn jaded. That's why sometimes I don't even want to bother to come up on here. You know? I step outside my front door and I see some idiot wannabe little Caucasian young man with his pants sagging below his ass and with sidewards hat, trying to sound like he's straight out of Compton when you know his sorry ass is straight from the trailers. And then you look at the teenagers that are out here trivializing life, trivializing the idea that, oh, I'll just go ahead and shit out another child because I'll get more entitlements and more child support. It's unfortunate, man. So, you know, so the funny thing about the conscience, you know, it's the funny thing about the mind. You know, part of my mind wants me to go out there and take that initiative, you know, go out there and let the people know, hey, there's something going on here, morons. But as I've attempted and continue to attempt over and over and over again to let people in on what I'm trying to accomplish here, and I'm not trying to accomplish anything but bringing back America. That's all. That simple. Bringing back America the way we all used to remember it. Not some socially engineered San Francisco bathhouse version like the previous caller was trying to allude to. I think we should just, you know, they go, shut your mouth. I don't know what to say, folks, you know. I mean, maybe I'm a little jaded, maybe I'm getting a little manic, maybe, I don't know, but right now I just try to take a deep breath, you know. I've been screaming, I want to break something, but then again, I don't want to break anything. I mean, look, I have a room dedicated to this broadcast, folks, and you should see it. It's a pigsty. I mean, you've got electrical computers broken all over the room. I mean, it's... And for what? For what? To wake up an America that doesn't want to be woken up? To have an America happy with its own gluttony and its own decadence and its own materialism? America that has accepted teen pregnancy as somehow socially acceptable? I mean, every time I walk outside my door, folks, I get sick. And you see, this is what these liberals want, folks. You see, this is why I know they're winning on me, folks. They're winning. Because they want to trivialize life. They want you to believe that life isn't worth crap. And that eliminating life is like killing a cockroach. And how do they do that? How do they get people to believe that, oh, it's okay to exterminate a couple of million people? How do they do that? Let's just go ahead and fight a war we don't even need to be in. How do they get to do this type of malarkey? You're looking at it, folks. You're looking at it right here. The propaganda machine of Hollywood, the propaganda machine of the entertainment industry. It's unfortunate, folks. And it makes me... I've never gotten emotional here, but I mean, it just makes me upset, man. That this is America, the America that I thought that my children were going to inherit and going to have a conservative family, and we're going to be able to have children and not have a problem, intermixing them with a social environment out here. What have we become? Sorry. I'm sorry that I'm leaving a lot of dead air here, folks. I apologize, but it's just like all hitting me right now, like a damn ton of bricks, It's just hitting me. It's just pow, pow. The realization that this country, I mean, there may be no use for it. I mean, all the energy exerted, everything that I have tried to convey on this program, everything that I've attempted to promote, everything that I've attempted to convey all across this internet, in chat rooms, blogs, in websites, and forums. This is it. What have I accumulated by doing this? Don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of folks out there who appreciate this program, who are true conservatives, who are out there who believe in this country, who don't want this country to be flushed down the proverbial Karl Marx colon pipe. And I appreciate your patronage, folks, but you hear the show. Nothing but a bunch of liberals calling up, trying to agitate the show, trying to say racial slurs so they can use that as some sort of reason to take me off the air. And it's because I'm yanking these liberals out of the closet, folks. It feels that my back is against the wall and my penis is in the dust. And I don't know what the hell to do, folks. I mean, I've attempted 2 years. 2 years I've been on this program, and I have called countless political prognostications. And if you don't believe me, look back in the archive. But what do I get? I get nothing but a bunch of liberal, agitating pieces of garbage who could care less, all right? Who could care less about their country. Excuse me. Who could care less about their children. Who could care less about themselves, for heaven's sake. That's why I don't care, folks. I get a lot of emails from a lot of people that say, well, Ghost, why do you continue on? You know that you have high blood pressure. You have all kinds of physical ailments. You're an old man. You shouldn't be out here screaming. You shouldn't be out here breaking things. You shouldn't be out there doing this, hollering, that sort of thing. Folks, I don't care. I don't care if I sit here and drop dead of a damn coronary right now. I don't care. What am I missing out on? My children are grown. I got grandchildren, and they're going to be well taken care of by my children. I've got my beautiful wife. God bless her soul. But, folks, every time I walk outside my house, I want to break something. I literally want to go out there and start whooping ass. I mean, I want to be frank with you, folks. I mean, I don't mean for this show to become a shrink session, but every time I go out of my house, I want to just start beating people up. And why? Well, I'll tell you why, folks. I mean, especially down here in Texas, if you go down to the southern Texas region, you got women out here, 5 or 6 kids, by themselves, out here, blowing $2,000 on the food card at the grocery store or at the corner store, whoever takes food cards. You got, morons that think that they're trying to create some sort of Compton in suburban America because they heard, 50 Cent and Eminem and all these stupid losers that have never seen the light of day when it comes to the ghetto because they said that it's okay to do so. You've got liberal and feminist Hollywood trying to initiate these perverted ideas to your children. That it's okay to chew somebody up the poop chute. That it's okay to go ahead and dive on a pink taco or something if you happen to be a female. This is the kind of crap they're shoving down our holes, folks. That's why all of a sudden I haven't been on for a couple of days, and I happen to have said a couple of words about this Perez Hilton jerk-off, and now all of a sudden he's all over the news. And once again, folks, we were highlighting this stupid fruit bowl back in, was it the last program? Why are they putting this idiot on the air? Who is this Perez Hilton? He's some fat idiot who likes to chew colons, all right, and wants your child to do it too. And wants you to accept it. Like,
you just have to accept me, and that's all there is to it.
And who's putting him up here on the media? Well, the feminists and liberals who control it, folks. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just so jaded. I'm so jaded right now. I'm just sick. I'm disgusted. I'm sorry if I'm just leaving a lot of dead air out here, folks, but it's just all hitting me right now. It's all hitting me right here in the damn chest right here. I feel that right now, like my heart is leaking out. It's leaking energy. It's leaking fury. And I could be running on empty here, folks, because why in the hell do I keep doing this program if America is just happy with flushing itself down the damn toilet anyway? Why? That's why I need your help, folks. That's why, once again, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I want you to go out there and spread the word about True Conservative Radio. Go out there and host a damn True Conservative Radio listening party and videotape it. Put it on YouTube. Go out there and make a website. Get some free web space and spread it out there like wildfire. Folks, whoever does the most creative, I want somebody to blow my mind. I'm going to give you a couple $100. Money order right to you this July. So this is a call to action. This is a call to action, folks. Because if nothing pans out after this, all right? If nothing pans out and people are just going to accept the liberalization of America, the people are just going to accept the fact that we're going to be worshiping Karl Marx in front of our fireplace mantles, if people are just going to accept this, then I will no longer broadcast ever again. So, folks, I am leaving the ball in your court. All the folks that are out there who appreciate this program, please, all right, I'm going to give somebody at this point a couple of $100. Let me tell you something. If you do something out of this world, if somehow I get national media or something, you better well know that you're gonna get yourself paid, all right? And I'm putting my money where my mouth is because, folks, this word needs to get out. We need to love America. We need to love the Constitution. We need to preserve the integrity of this country. We need to kick these damn illegal immigrants out of our damn country, these damn invaders. We need to put people that have hired illegal aliens in jail for treason because they're traitors. Anybody who hires an illegal immigrant in America is a traitor. We need to stop this epidemic of single-parent families being the majority of the day because you know and I know that it takes a two-parent family system to properly raise a child. But, of course, the liberals and feminists will have you believe that, oh, well, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Well, don't believe them, folks. If you've got a mommy and daddy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you happen to be one of these unfortunate cases where, your mom, for whatever reason, decided to hop on something that looks good in a leather jacket, and then out came you out of the shit funnel there, hey, I'm sorry. But that should give you more of an initiative to not promote such activity. Because you know how crappy it is. You know how it is. I'm sure if you were raised in a single-parent home, you were dumped off in front of a TV or in front of you were dumped off on some family member that didn't give a crap about you. This is what I'm talking about, folks. I don't want to accept this America. And that's why I'm taking these initiatives. That's why I do this program. That's why I'm putting the money, my money, where my mouth is. And I want you to go out there and get creative, folks. Spread this damn link of this show like wildfire and let people know. This July. All right? And whoever gets creative, all right? Website, YouTube video, if I get some plug on your local pissing ground media, whatever the case might be. But let me know about it, and I will put the check in your mail. Bottom line. Anyway, folks, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here, folks. This is a free format edition. A free format edition of True Conservative Radio. I didn't really have a specific topic that I wanted to talk about this evening because I just wanted to let everybody know that, like I said, it's either we do something and take the initiative and go out there and promote the True Conservative Radio show and get people to back us up to go, so we can make some kind of initiative into this damn government, into this damn country, put some morality back in America, or we're just going to let it fall to pot, folks. So I'm telling you right now, if you appreciate this program, if you appreciate the commentary here on the True Conservative Radio program, well, by God, folks, go out there and take part. It's Ghost here. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Go out there and get creative and promote the True Conservative Radio program, and I will send a check to your house, a couple of $100 minimum. All right? And if nothing pans out after this, folks, you have my word. I will never, ever broadcast again. Ever. So it's up to you, folks. It's up to you. Because I'm sick of coming up on here and talking about how America is being systematically destroyed and being imploded from the inside out, and nobody giving two rats' asses. That's what really pisses me off. That's what really irks me. All right? And as a matter of fact, I don't even feel like even broadcasting any longer, all right? I don't even know if I'm even going to do a show. Keep up to date with me on the Twitter website, Ghost Politics. Be sure to, if you want, bookmark or add to your favorites, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I'm jaded, folks. It seems to me that these liberals and these feminists are just going to take over, and the American people are going to lie down like a bunch of dumbasses. And it's a shame, folks. It's a shame. Anyway, I'm cutting the show short, and the reason I'm cutting the show short because who in the hell cares, right? You got liberals out here, brainwashing your children in the liberal education system into believing that it's okay to shit out about 4 or 5 kids out of your uterus hole, and you have no job, no way of supporting them, no husband, nothing. All right? I mean, you've got people calling up to this program, particularly from San Francisco, trying to sit here and, say that, oh, it's okay to live in San Francisco. It's okay. The liberal agenda, what we want to do is we want to make sure that there's oral copulation between 2 men across the street from an elementary school. That's what we want. And I'm sick of it, folks. Frankly, I can't take it. I mean, I'm serious, folks. I'm going to flip out if I don't end this broadcast right now. I will throw this freaking computer out my window if I don't end this broadcast right now. So, folks, there's a minute left. You folks heard it here. Spread the word, all right? Go out there and promote the True Conservative radio program. Put some YouTube videos out there. Get creative. Put some energy into it. Get some web pages. Do whatever it takes, folks. And I will have the check in the mail to you personally, whoever has the most creative idea, whoever makes the most noise, folks. And if nothing pans out from this, I will never broadcast again. Anyway, folks, I don't know when I'm going to do another broadcast, so just keep up to date with me on the Twitter, Ghost Politics, and I'm out of here. Long live the conservative movement and death to feminism.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.